Good day there, guys. This is Jason from Stelle Consulting. How are you today? Very happy to bring this presentation to you. The purpose of this is basically to take you through a brief but very thorough walkthrough of just how to effectively fundraise consistent money into your school or your charitable organization in general. Like it says, without having to send yourself or your children door to door to try to raise donations, which is painstakingly difficult and time consuming. So with no further delay, let's go ahead and get into it so you really have a good understanding of just how powerfully effective utilizing local neighborhood deals through YIP deals can be for your school or your charitable cause. Okay, first and foremost, this is a local event. This is something that is offered probably within a 5 to 10 mile radius of where you live. So it's extremely local and it benefits the local community at large. It's a deal platform that is shared amongst family and friends and neighbors using the email platform, using Facebook, and Twitter as well. So it's really effective socially, and it can get quite viral once people are aware that there's a good deal going on and there's a social cause and it's helping either a school or a charitable cause nearby. It becomes very, very positive very quickly. And the backbone behind a YIP deal, neighborhood deal, is that the local restaurants are offering a really excellent deal, limited time deal, to the local residents. They want you to come in and try out their awesome service or their awesome business, and they're typically offering 35% or more off some of their best products or services, which is a great deal to the local community. It's great for the local business because they're getting new customers and they're reinvigorating their existing customer base, so it's basically enhancing the lifetime customer value for that business. So it's really positive for them as well. And of course the kicker is it's extremely positive for the school or charity that's involved with the deal, because that school or charity receives 12% of every sale from that deal. And that can add up very, very quickly. So basically, if we partner with you and your school and your charity, they're getting the donations, and it's generated from the sharing from the families because they want that money savings. It's a great deal for them, but they're also sharing the deal itself, so it becomes viral and it gets the reach expands throughout the community very quickly. It's a very neat event, actually. And here's a sample deal. This is the Paleo restaurant in Virginia, which is where YIP Deals began its launch a couple years ago. And this is a very typical deal. So you'll see the title, and here's the share box, which is the viral component of the deal. You've got your Facebook share, Twitter share, and email share. And this isn't just something where a person wants to share because it's a great deal, which it is, or it's a great cause, which obviously it is if it's supporting a school or a charity nearby. Those are definitely reasons why people will share, but also there's a financial reason for them to share. And they actually, to refer a friend, they'll actually get a $10 credit at YIPS with this particular deal, which is awesome. So in this particular case, if this person shares this deal, they can literally just spend $5 for $35 worth of cuisine, which is just an insane deal. It's really cool. So the results of this particular deal are 303 vouchers were sold in 4 days, which at 12% of sales resulted in almost $700 directly to the local school in 4 days. So as you can see, if you start becoming more comfortable with this platform, there's no reason why you can't do this on a weekly basis and literally start to generate fundraising and donation income on almost a daily basis. And that's our goal here at Stelle Consulting, is to get your school or charity to that level where you're receiving fundraising revenue on a near daily basis so that you can really start to move forward with your fundraising efforts and focus your time on the more important aspects of your either school cause or your charitable cause. I think you already by now have a sense of what's in it for your school or your charity. First of all, there's no selling ever. There's no cost to the school or the charity ever. The only input that is needed is the sharing input of sharing it with your existing email base, is getting the word out just enough so that it becomes easy for the families to start sharing that deal while the deal is on. And usually that involves a couple of emails, perhaps a phone blast, and perhaps perhaps a flyer that goes to the students or the participants or members of your charity. And that's really about all you need per deal. It's just a few communiques to your participants so that they really understand that there's a great deal going on. And once they understand that, the sharing element really takes over. As you can see, results are tracked online in real time, so if you're ever interested to see how the deal is going or how your school or charity is being rewarded, you can check in on that anytime you want. I think we've gone through this enough. We can go ahead and move on to the last page. And once again, my name is Jason Stelle. We are Jason Stelle Consulting. We are here to help you, your school, your charity, really get some consistently long-term effective fundraising efforts going so that you can really benefit from that on a near daily basis. That's our goal to you, is to try to bring that service to you so that you can optimize this platform as best as you can. And we want to bring our expertise into you and really help you understand how you can optimize this process to get the best fundraising efforts you can utilizing the Yip Deals platform. You can reach us at 888-899-7341 anytime. Of course, you can email me as well. So let's go over one more example before we move on. And that would be the Sanders Corner Elementary. Because by now you're probably wondering, well, what is a typical Yip Deals involved? Was the one we saw, is that pretty typical? And yes, it was. And here's another example. And this was the needs. This is the elementary school. It's just over a year ago. This is back in 2011. And they needed some funds for their buses, okay? And they reached out to Yip Deals for some help and some support and some fundraising. And Yip Deals created and launched a deal within a few days. And within 1 week, 161 of these Pumpkin Fest deals were sold. So it was $25 for 6 pumpkins and a bunch of other really cool stuff. Looks like it's a $50% off value. And ultimately that generated just over $600 for the PTA in 1 week with very, very minimal effort, which was 3 emails sent by the PTA. That's it. And then the parents use the Yip Deals platform to share the options, which is absolutely critical in getting the deal out there so that you can maximize your fundraising efforts. But that's it. The volunteerism is really at an absolute minimum. There really isn't any need for any volunteerism, but we here at Jason Stelle Consulting really understand that parents like to be involved in volunteering for their school or for their charity. It's just something that we enjoy doing. So we offer that volunteerism to you guys in the form of reaching out to the local businesses that you love, finding the ones that you want to try to partner with for your school or your charity, reach out to them, educate them on Yip Deals, the platform, how it operates, how the business can profit from it and strengthen their business from utilizing the platform 3 to 4 times a year, and how it can mutually benefit either the school or the charity that you're involved with, so that it ultimately strengthens the local community as a whole. And of course, the customers, which are the local residents, are getting a great deal. So it's a win-win-win all the way across the board. And we would invite parents to be involved in that process by volunteering as a business relations volunteer and creating that strong human relationship between schools, charities, and the local businesses. We still think that's a really important factor in matching the school, the charity with that business, matching a face to the business and to the cause. So that's something we reach out to in every community to establish that excellent relationship, and a foundation for success is really what it is. Okay, we'll go to the next aspect, is that we provide everything we can for you for a successful campaign, and that is a fundraising kit that will go to, in this case, this is for schools, PTO, PTA organizations, and we make sure you cover all the bases. And this is just a general testimonial from looks like an elementary school president or PTA president. And here you see it again, $700 in 1 week's time with the power of just 2 people. So it really is minimum man hours going into a pretty successful $700 in 1 week campaign for fundraising. And when you start to repeat this process, rinse and repeat, once a week preferably, then you're getting some really consistent income and fundraising into your school or charitable cause. And here they said all they did is send out a home flyer, a couple of emails, and a quick phone blast from the principal. And that's really, those are the 3 most important things that go into a successful Yip Deals campaign right there. So, and that's all it is. And these are things that are done on a nearly daily basis from schools. So it's really no problem to do. We don't really need to go through this too much. I think we know that there are benefits all the way across the board with respect to neighborhood deals. Customers get a great deal. The schools and the PTAs receive consistent fundraising revenue, which are badly needed in the school systems and through charitable organizations throughout our local areas. And of course the businesses are revived a bit. They get some new customers, they get some existing customers that are coming in a little bit more frequently. So it really helps the local community at large. And once again, to just go over in general, 12% of every purchase is going to your school, to your charitable organization. And that really adds up, as you can see. And to that point, we'll go ahead and go to our little Yip Deals platform calculator. So you might be wondering, okay, I'm a smaller school, or I'm part of a smaller school, or part of a smaller charity. How much can I earn per Yip Deal? And we'll take you through the calculator. And this is Yip Deals for schools, but it's really the same thing for charities as well. It starts with, the baseline is 400 emails within an average school system. So we'll say it's a smaller school. Say there's 200 emails in your school directory. And then of those 200, how many realistically will share a deal through Facebook posts, through Twitter tweets, or through their emails? And remember, they're incentivized to do this. This is something they want to do for their schools and charities, for the aspect of a great deal, and also because they're incentivized to do it financially. So we'll go ahead and drop that down to just 10 shares. And then of those 10 shares, how many of those people will be willing to send the deal as well? And we'll drop that down to just 5. And here's your reach from one deal from a school originating with 200 emails in the system. You're potentially reaching 20,000 people within the area with a very average deal price of $20, and assuming a 2% conversion rate, which is very, very average at best. We'll go ahead and say this is a brand new community, that Yip Deals doesn't exist yet in this community. We'll take that down to 0. And when it's all said and done, you're still looking at just over $500 for one deal, which is very average, very average. And then when you start doing that once per month, you're looking at $6,000 per year with just one deal a month. And we're at Jason Stelle Consulting, we recommend you eventually getting up to speed to try to do it once per week so that you're getting almost daily revenue from this platform. So if you do that, you multiply that several times over, and you're well over $10,000, if not more, of fundraising efforts that are very, very minimal in time input. So hopefully you're really starting to see the value of adding this into your fundraising efforts. It's very powerful, it's very effective, and most importantly, it's very positive. It's just people love it, and the community loves it. So it's really an honor to be part of it. It's fun to do, and I think you'll enjoy doing it, and this is why we call it the fundraiser. This is an example of a flyer that would go out to either schools, parents of the children of the schools, or charitable organizations. Same thing. We would just put it into a charitable donation mode rather than a school donation mode. And here you have it. It's just 35 to 90% off neighborhood deals. I mean, who wouldn't be interested in something like that, especially if it's local business that people really love? And it's very simple. You just go online to Yip Deals, you sign up as a charity. It takes about a minute. You begin to announce the fundraiser to all your families, and we set you up with all of the material that you need and content that you need to effectively deliver that fundraising message to the families. It's nothing you have to worry about. We set that up, and once again, for the volunteers that are interested in reaching out to local businesses, we train you. We help you really establish that strong relationship between business and school, or business and charity. And that lasts, these are long-term relationships we're building. This stuff will last a very, very long time. It's very positive. So with that being said, I think we've covered the bases as well as we can. If you have any other questions or concerns, you're welcome to reach us at 1-888-899-7341. And we really look forward to hearing from you and getting your school or charity started on some really awesome fundraising efforts which you will enjoy and you will benefit from for a very long term. Thanks a lot. Take care.